Hey, what's up feckers? How you all doing? Now, a foam finger weapon, a Pepsi bottle as a weapon, the Lord and Saviour Tachanka, his LMG as a weapon, so many crazy ideas in the comment section of my last video. So I made a video about weapons that I would love to see added into Warframe. A proper minigun, a heavy railgun, not the Lanka or the Ferox, they're baby railguns. I wanted a proper two-handed heavy railgun, a flail and a shield, an old school ray gun, and of course a Tetsubo mace. And I asked you what weapons you would love to see maybe added into the game, and I don't know what the hell I was expecting. Some kind of common sense, I think, not the level of madness that some of you gave me, but I do really appreciate the laughs that you gave me as well, so thank you for that. Now in today's video we're going to have a look at some of those weird suggestions, awful weapon ideas that should never, and I mean never, be added into Warframe, just for giggles. Now I know the Kraken should be on this list, or even the Velt, because as someone said in the comment section of the last video, the Velt is now technically the Kraken of primary weapons. Both of those are already in the game, so what you gonna do? Now first up, someone mentioned adding Scott's Nerf hammer as an actual weapon in game. A mythical, legendary weapon, kind of like Thor's hammer. One that the Warframe community absolutely dreads, since we are constantly getting things nerfed. It feels appropriate to maybe add it into the game. Well, to some of you it does anyway. Now here's the thing, what would it even look like in game? If you could design Warframe's Nerf hammer, how would you? Would it be a huge two-handed mace with a massive middle finger as the handle because fuck your former, that's why? Smacking enemies would cause their once powerful weapons to then fire marshmallows and make the enemies break into a fit of rage and rush off to Grineer Reddit and the forums to complain about their constant nerfs. I can already see the Grineer running to terminals to write a strongly worded forum post allowing you to bash their noggins in the process. I guess it would be a great crowd control weapon though, I guess, maybe. Now a teddy bear weapon? What? Someone wanted a teddy bear weapon? Like a melee weapon with a stick up the teddy's arse as a handle? I mean, a giant popsicle weapon? We already kind of have something along that lines with a huge candy floss mace with the side beer, so I guess that could possibly happen. Another fun weapon that some of you mentioned was the Dubstep Gun from Saints Row. It does look amazing and you would be dropping beats all throughout space, kind of like the Phage and the Sonocar if they had a musical baby, and it was born just to annoy the absolute hell out of your teammates, wubbing the living crap out of Corpus, Grineer and Infested alike, and your teammates. It sounds cool, especially if the enemies then started to bust a move, but imagine it combined with a few Octavias. Imagine the earache or the headache if you had more than one dubstep gun in a mission. Screw that, right? A heavy rock. Someone mentioned a heavy rock to bash skulls in with. I mean, a heavy rock? No, not that kind of heavy rock. Yeah, that one there. One that you can smack off your enemy's head in order to knock him out or kill him, but then that would mean that if you're throwing it you would have to run after the bloody thing after each hit, or I guess you could tie a rock or a rope around it and scream bloody murder as you run into battle swinging a rock or a stone around your head like a fucking caveman. I mean, I honestly don't know the thought process of some of you when you're thinking of these weapons. A fucking stone? I mean, the noisy cricket from Men in Black, okay, I can kind of see that because it's a space weapon. A teeny tiny little pistol that has the power to ragdoll you backwards through a fucking wall while absolutely obliterating everything in front of you. Any form of lightsaber. I mean, I guess the plasma sword kind of is one of those already, although it's a really slow attacking one. Someone mentioned a retractable fist gun. Now, I don't know if there's an innuendo in there somewhere. When you pull the trigger, a giant fist pops out of your barrel of your weapon, knocks your enemy out, and then shoots straight back into the barrel. This could be like a bazooka launcher, I guess, if you had it on your shoulder, huge ass fucking cannon that fired a fist out, so you'd have some shoulder mounted fist action. I guess if you're into that sort of thing. Now, a spanner. I mean, that's it, just a spanner, nothing else. So, I don't know what the scenario is here. Basically, you've been fixing something on your ship and you forgot to change weapons before you loaded into a mission, and you end up with this huge spanner in your hand, and well, you're not going to back out because it's not fair on your teammates, so it's time to crush skulls with it. I mean, I don't know. Another weapon mentioned a lot is a favourite of Quiet Shy's, of course, the dildo gun, or any kind of a dildo, because you're technically getting fucked over in game anyway, so you may as well have a weapon that represents it. Someone mentioned a shovel, someone mentioned a frying pan, a flare gun, an anal probe gun. I mean, some of you are bloody freaks. But like I said, you did give me a lot of laughs, so thank you very much for that. Like the video or don't, I guess. It's a bit of a shit post. Subscribe for more Warframe. Siine rework soon, hopefully. And as always, thanks very much for watching.